Beautiful. All right, so if everyone would repeat out loud if you can, and if you can't, just do it inside your mind. That works too. And we'll say, Dear Heart, please lift any dark or dense energies, any obstacles in my way. Please shift any ancient and genetic densities that don't belong to me. Please move any energies that are the collectives and do not belong to me. And please move anything out of my whole body and field that is keeping me from tapping in to my creative potential. Up, down, or out of the whole body and field now. And take a deep breath. And then we'll say, Dear Heart, please fill my whole body and field with the light of creativity, joy, humor, objectivity, and oneness. Now, and take another deep breath. So those particular energies were what was needed at the moment. I love that humor and joy came through. Humor and joy really keep us in a space where we can take the world a little less seriously. A lot of folks, like I said, are getting called out to the front lines to be practitioners or to fight a good fight for something that they believe in, a cause, and it can be a little depressing out there on those front lines. And so don't forget to bring in all that joy and humor. It's very healing, and it helps us to tap into an incredible amount of light. Objectivity, too, can protect us because nothing is ever as it seems, and there's always much more to discover, many, many facets and points of view around even a single subject. And with thousands of points of view on one subject, it can be very confusing. So staying objective and not letting yourself get caught up into things that might not be as they seem, especially, for example, with economics, financial stuff, and political stuff. That's often the biggest triggers for folks. And then, of course, creative light. Creative light is the co-creative energy from nature. Nature's constantly creating and recycling and using every medium possible to create reality and scales of reality. And you, of course, are part of those scales of reality. All the little cells of your body are quite smart. And I like to point out that one single strand of DNA has more capacity for information than all the computers on the planet combined. That's just one single strand of your DNA. So you are a really amazing, intelligent, living being that has a symbiotic relationship with many other beings. And they're all creating too. And this is infinite amount of energy to tap into. And then we tackled especially any ancient stuff, any collective stuff. I think people are going to start to find, Loren, that more and more and more they tap into the collective unified mind of humanity as one species. And that the Earth's magnetic field allows this, especially now. It's super busy at the moment, moving around, apparently going closer to Siberia at the moment. But the electromagnetic field around the planet is also the same kind of field that we have around our bodies. So it makes sense that we'd naturally get to connect to one another. But you know what? With all those billions of people, and most of them in some kind of suffering, that's not always that fun to tap into. So I like to point out to people, take a chance every day to zoom out a little bit. Check in with humanity like a friend and say, hey, humanity, how are you doing? Let me give you an energetic hug. I'm going to throw you a beautiful blessing. And then zoom back into your momentary, 3D life in the moment there. And I think that people will find that the pressure relieves a little bit and that the gift you can give to the collective every day can make a big difference in all of us trying to reach more formless freedom. So I think that's really special, and I really am excited for the creative potential that everyone has, all these wonderful folks listening. And I can also sense all of those that might be listening later on to the call too. So that will be useful. Use that particular command for a little while and see how it serves you.